And Husky lining up at 3 shotguns. And Husky is departing to the east, 3 shotgun shells.
Shotgun traffic, Husky 57 Whiskey Yankees, left downwind runway to the east.
Blue and white Skywagon on the slide to the east.
Light Sport, low wing is 1 mile to the west, making a low pass west to east, shotgun.
The event was a 5th annual High Sierra Nevada fly-in of mostly, but not exclusively, STOL aircraft. But I was a first-timer, so I decided to arrive early on Friday, get the lay of the land, and then get settled before the skies and campsites got too crowded. The 1,400-foot runway looked good, so I joined left traffic for landing to the east.
Shotgun traffic, white and blue Skywagon downwind, landed to the east. Number 2 behind the low wing.
Light Sport is turning left base, landing east.
Scouts had reported that the surface was hard as asphalt. Scouts didn't lie.
See a go around on the white and blue Skywagon.
Now, to find a good campsite. Let's see, which way is the dust going to blow from all those airplanes?
Red white 205 is on the downwind, landing to the east.
I'm betting on this southeast corner down here to be least dusty. Looks like maybe 25 or 30 campers so far. There's our spot, with a little bit of gravel covering instead of just that talcum powder playa dust. Okay, that'll do for a home for 2 nights. Well, by the time we had the tent set up, more airplanes started streaming in, a lot more. And I was glad to see that at least a few of them had bounced landings, indicating that they too were having the problem that I did. Poor depth perception on that white talcum powder surface. All totaled, it looked like about 85 or so campers and another 24 or so day tripper transient airplanes, for a total of at least 100 total airplanes for the event. Might have been a few more than that.
I don't know if it's still there.
I was really impressed by the diversity of aircraft and the distances some folks had traveled. That RV6 you see in this clip, it came all the way from Florida. And a Cessna 180 STOL camped close to us was all the way from Alberta, Canada. And of course there were plenty of flyers from Nevada, Idaho, Utah, Oregon, California, and other mountain state areas.
Plane. It'd be pretty neat. People are concerned, can I or can't I? Wild Horses is a place that just about everybody can get into. Really nice hard dirt at La Honte as well, where you're okay. Some of these lake beds had water a couple weeks ago, as you can still see here.
On the Playa, getting in is not difficult. Taking off is the real issue. But for my first takeoff in the Sting, it did pretty good, getting air in about 500 feet. Heck, that big old beaver right there took more than that. Maybe he was fuel heavy, I don't know. He did fail to use a lot of that initial runway though. Now, the Mooney used a whole lot of that tiny 1,400-foot runway, didn't he? And I just love the way he cranks those wheels right up. And this baby here sounds pretty powerful, but he sure uses one heck of a lot of the Playa. I bet he was pushing down pretty good on the floorboards towards the end of that run. Hey, these tiny little wheels right here are as small as mine. And he drags them across most of that talcum powder before he gets air underneath. On the other hand, the STOL boys always step up and show us how it's done. Generally getting air in less than the length of a football field, no matter what the conditions.
drop zone.
Yeah.
And up at the top of the stole ladder are the super stoles, like this red one right here belonging to Joe Pop Story of Austin, Nevada. Joe can launch that baby in about the same distance that an Olympian can throw a 16-pound shot put.
You got to be at least 100 feet. Don't. I thought this was my
traffic, 206 flyers about 2 miles to the southwest, looking to land, we're 6,500 feet, we'll fly over from the traffic. And 205, you got a flight at 2, kind of just coming at you, 12 o'clock. Yep, Red and White 205 is on the upwind, we got that flight at 2 in sight.
And there's circles around that. If you knock the cone over, I mean, nobody did last year. The closest guy last year, I think, was about 50 feet. These guys, where's Russ? Where's those guys? Is it Russ? Who was at Minden today cheating, already practicing? It was over there. There's a couple guys that went to Minden and they were practicing because there's big money involved.
Can we do a handicap issue?
They're handicapped. We're in the valley, deep in this valley, this corner right here. The mountains sort of surround it. And you can just sit here and work a counterclockwise pattern. Don't come over the lake bed. Kind of take it up valley, down valley, up valley, and we'll call you, all right, next drop or come on in.
Question.
Long, but good. A little short, nice work, Rob. Beaver's base, the final. Blue Skywagon is going downwind. Blue and white Skywagon? Yeah, blue and white Skywagon downwind. 100 feet. Gonna shoot for a pumpkin drop. Here we go. What's he gonna get?
Yeah!
2 inbound. Looks like we're gonna have 4 inbound. This will be a good run here. Long.
Yeah!
Good shot. That's about 18, 20 feet left and short. I'll be making a quick 360 here for spacing. Skywagon's going to tell you on the 360. And Super Cub turning inbound on the pumpkin drop.
Long and wide. Somebody's got a mic problem out there.
Yeah, green and white Super Cub's heading up with Lale for a pumpkin drop.
And red and white 170, we got a kid who needs to drop, so I'm going back up as well. Almost got the camera. That was awesome. 70, you're number 2 for the airport. Landing. Inbound on the pumpkin. 180 taxiing, hold for the landing traffic. 180 hold for the landing. About 20 feet left, that was left 20 feet. Have 170 landing. We also have another fella on a left base. We'll hold for departing traffic so they're clear.
206 on final behind 170.
Number 1 was short, number 2 was about 10 feet. As in the circle.
Shotgun shells, red and white 170, departing to the east, pumpkin pattern.
This event was hands down the most fun I've ever had at a fly-in, and it was over all too soon. Nonetheless, on the 1.5-hour flight back home, there was no lingering joy, only sadness and a heavy heart.